Friends, in this class, I'm going to discuss with you the second chapter of Vistas. The title of this chapter is The Tiger King. Let's discuss the types of story it is and the title of the story. First of all, this story is a philosophical story which teaches us that life is transitory, that life is not permanent. One who is born will have to die someday or the other. You will also come to know that this story is a beautiful historical story. It's based upon history, it's based upon philosophy. Philosophy which tells us that one day we have to die. The second thing which is very important is that it's based upon the past event when India was under the British rule. This story was woven at that point of time. Kalki is the writer of this story, Kalki. The setting of this story is Pratibandapuram, a state in South India. There was a king and a queen in a kingdom of Pratibandapuram. They had no child to hold the legacy, to hold the kingdom, to look after the kingdom. So they were always very tensed. They used to pray day and night that they may have a son, but all their prayers, all their wishes go to vain. But one day, after a lot of effort, a lot of prayer, a lot of discussion, and many other spiritual activities, the king and the queen they have a male child. It was one of the best time for the king and the queen. All the kingdom was in celebration. They have to celebrate the birth of the prince. Since the child was a male child, so he is the prince of the kingdom. After the 10 days of his birth, the court was all beautifully decorated, and all the courtiers, including the ministers, including the astrologer and other officials, were seated there in the court. At the topmost level, there is a throne on which seated the king and the queen with their newborn child, which is only 10 days old. It was the occasion of the naming of the prince of that kingdom, Pratibandapuram. That what name, which name is suitable for the prince, that he may rise, he may develop, and he may achieve the unachievable success in life. So the astrologer, who is also called Raj Purohit at that point of time, he was there on the throne and he is looking at his book of astrology. He is very serious, very somber, and he keeps on turning over the pages of the astrology to find out that which name is to be given to the prince, which name is to be given to the stakeholder of that kingdom. All these things were going on. Suddenly, to everyone's surprise and thrill, the 10 days old child twists its tongue to speak. And he says that everyone comes to this earth. Everyone born on this earth, and one day everyone has to die. No one has to come on this earth to live forever and ever. So, will anybody tell me the cause of my death, the reason of my death? I want to know the cause of my death. No one believes. Everyone is surprised. Everyone is aghast that a 10 days old child is speaking. And he is asking a question which is a very grave question, a very serious question. How can one expect such questions from a 10 days old child? As you know, children cannot learn how to speak until they are at least 1.5 years old. But this child, he is only 10 days old and he is asking the questions of philosophy of life and death. Everyone in that court is surprised to know the fact that a 10 days old child is speaking like this. However, the old astrologer holds his breath and he keeps on turning the pages of his astrology book. And after turning few pages, he said in a grave tone that since you are born in the hour of bull, Vrishab Rashi is called in English the hour of bull. The astrologer further says that bull and tiger, they are enemy. So your death will be caused because of the 100th tiger. A tiger will be the cause of your death. Now, at this, the 10 days old child twists its tongue again and says, he growls, that, "O tigers, be aware, I am coming to kill you." And then the 10 days old child becomes silent, normal, as it was before. Everyone noticed this.